Yo, yo, yo! What's up, squad? Welcome back to PG Games, the only spot where surviving means screaming, sweating, and backstabbing your besties all at once. Today, Poe's got the ultimate list of 10 best survival PvP and PvE games to play with friends, where you build, fight, sneak, and maybe cry a little together. From brutal zombie hordes to savage player battles, these games are going to test your skills and your friendships, so grab your snacks, lock in your squad, and get ready for non-stop chaos, epic wins, and hilarious fails. Let's dive in and survive together. Or not. Let's go! First up, we've got No One Survived. A fiery co-op survival game where you and your squad are dropped into a brutal post-apocalyptic world crawling with bloodthirsty zombies. The gameplay is all about exploring a massive open world, looting resources, crafting weapons, building your base, and, of course, sprinting for your life when hordes come knocking. The crafting system is super detailed. You can grow crops, cook meals, build generators, make guns, and set up traps to keep your squad alive. But don't get comfy. Weather, disease, hunger, and even your mental state will mess you up if you're not careful. Best part? You can play with friends, split up roles. One loots, one guards the base, and one, well, gets chased by zombies. You know who you are. If you're into hardcore survival, tense moments, and chaotic teamwork where one mistake can doom everyone, No One Survived is a must-play. Number 9 on the list is Sunkenland. A wild survival game that throws you into a flooded post-apocalyptic world where water's everywhere, and danger lurks beneath every wave. You and your friends have to scavenge for resources, craft gear, and build rafts or shelters to stay afloat. Literally. The twist? You're constantly battling both the elements and vicious mutated creatures lurking underwater. With its unique water-based gameplay and tense co-op action, Sunkenland challenges your survival skills like never before. Perfect for squads who want a fresh take on zombie survival with a splash of chaos. Coming in at number 8, it's DayZ, the OG of open-world zombie survival games. You drop into a massive, gritty, post-apocalyptic map, where it's not just the zombies you gotta worry about, but other players too. Because trust is rare and betrayal is real. Scavenge for gear, manage your hunger and health, build shelters, and try to survive against all odds. The tension ramps up when you're playing with friends. Teamwork is essential, but one wrong move and your whole squad could be wiped out. If you're into hardcore, unpredictable survival with that edge-of-your-seat PvP drama, DayZ is where it's at. We've got SCUM, a survival game that takes realism and complexity to a whole new level. You're dropped onto a massive island prison where every little detail counts, from managing your metabolism, body temperature, and stamina, to crafting weapons and building defenses. The game's insane customization lets you fine-tune your character's skills and gear, making every playthrough unique. Whether you're sneaking around solo or teaming up with friends to take down rival squads and savage wildlife, SCUM offers brutal, unforgiving gameplay that'll test your survival instincts like never before. If you want hardcore survival with deep mechanics and raw PvP action, this is your playground. Coming in hot at number 6 is Rust, the ultimate survival playground where PvP and PvE collide in the most brutal way. You and your crew start with nothing in a hostile open world full of wild animals, harsh weather, and other players ready to either team up or wipe you out. You'll craft weapons, build epic bases, set traps, and scavenge for resources to survive the environment and savage wildlife. But watch your back. Other players are your biggest threat, and raids, ambushes, and betrayals are just part of the game. Whether you want to fight off zombies and wildlife or dominate the server with ruthless PvP tactics, Rust delivers non-stop chaos and adrenaline for every type of survival junkie. Sliding into number 5, it's the wild and wonderfully weird Duckside. The survival game where you don't run from the ducks. You are the duck. Yep, in this chaotic PvP world, you and your duck squad glide, flap, and blast your way through enemies while building bases, scavenging loot, and surviving both other players and the environment. It's got crafting, combat, and that perfect mix of what the heck is going on? Energy. Whether you're in a firefight with enemy ducks or just vibing in your feathery fortress, Duckside turns survival into a honking good time. If you ever wanted Tarkov with wings, this is it. At number 4, we've got the savage and sweaty Conan Exiles. A survival game that throws you butt naked into a brutal, unforgiving world where everything wants you dead. Especially other players. You'll need to gather resources, craft gear, build epic bases, and worship angry gods just to stay alive. The PvE, brutal beasts, deadly weather, and ancient horrors. The PvP, straight up mayhem. Raid enemy bases, steal their loot, and flex your giant battle axe like you own the desert. Whether you're role-playing a barbarian king or just trying not to get eaten, Conan Exiles is survival with muscle, madness, and mayhem. Rolling in at third is 7 Days to Die, the ultimate mix of zombie horror, base building, and pure panic. You and your friends are dropped into a post-apocalyptic world, crawling with the undead, where survival means scavenging, crafting, and fortifying your base before the next blood moon hits. Every 7 days, the zombies go full rage mode and come at you in massive, screaming hordes, and if your defenses suck, well, good luck. The PvE is intense with zombies, animals, and environmental hazards, but PvP can be even wilder if you play on public servers where other players are just as dangerous as the dead. With deep crafting, looting, skill trees, traps, vehicles, and endless ways to scream in fear together. 7 Days to Die is like Minecraft met Left 4 Dead and said, let's traumatize some friendships. Coming in at number 2 is V-Rising, the vampire survival game where you don't just survive. You rule the night. You awaken as a weakened vampire, and your goal? Rebuild your power, craft gear, hunt humans for blood, and build the ultimate gothic castle with your undead crew. PvE is packed with monsters, bosses, and angry villagers wielding torches. Classic. But PvP? That's where the fangs really come out. Other players can raid your castle, ambush you mid-hunt, or try to steal your loot as you're dragging home that sweet boss essence. You'll sneak through forests, duel other vamps, and rise through the night like the bloodthirsty overlord you were born to be. If you want survival with bite, magic, and pure vampire chaos, V-Rising is the dark fantasy dream you didn't know you needed. Sliding into number 1, it's the dino-sized duo, IK Survival Evolved and ARK Ascended, the kings of prehistoric madness. In ARK, you wake up half-naked on a mysterious island filled with dinosaurs, hostile players, and way too many ways to die. Your mission? Tame giant beasts, build a fortress, craft high-tech gear, and survive both the wild and the wildly unpredictable PvP. Want to ride a T-Rex into battle? Done. Want to get sniped off that T-Rex by another player? Survival Evolved is the OG chaos, packed with content, dinos, and mods galore. Meanwhile, Survival Ascended is the shiny remake. Same madness, but now in glorious Unreal Engine 5 with prettier graphics and fresh updates. Whether you're playing solo, co-op, or on a full PvP server where trust is a myth, our key delivers non-stop action, betrayal, and prehistoric fun that'll eat your life. And that's Poe, signing off with today's top 10 games. If you had fun, smash that like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next chaotic adventure.